Okay, this video is for you if you're in a computer science department that you want to be inclusive of all students. Okay, first tip, survey your students regularly. You might have some stuff going on in your department that you don't realize is happening. And if you're not asking students about their experiences in your courses and in the department regularly, you won't know what to try and fix. Data Buddies, run by the Computing Research Association, has a free survey that you can use that asks a lot of important questions, and then they'll give you a report. Check that out, Data Buddies. Okay, number 2. You need to optimize the intro course. For some students, this is going to be the first time that they've seen anything about computer science, and you need to make sure it's good. It needs to be well taught, it needs to be inclusive, and it needs to encourage students to be like, yeah, this is a thing I want to do. Okay, third tip, you need to be monitoring performance patterns. Okay, so you might look and see if there are gender or racial patterns of performance in your class. But if you find them, you don't just stop there. You say, okay, well, this is the canary in the coal mine. What does this mean we need to be doing differently to create our classroom that's more inclusive? So be looking for those performance patterns, but don't stop at identifying performance patterns. Okay, number 4. Support new pedagogies. Okay, so here's the deal is we actually know a lot about how to make classrooms inclusive and strategies of teaching computer science and other STEM disciplines that are just more effective. So if you're not doing something like active learning or could be described as active learning, you should probably check it out. There's a lot of different options, but you really need to be encouraging faculty to experiment and try out new things that are beyond just lecture. All right. Number 5, train faculty to respond to bias. As faculty, we're not going to see all the instances of bias in our environment, but we need to be ready to spot it when we see it. We need to have practices for responding. And one practice you can give your faculty members when they see bias in the classroom is just say, wow, I don't know what to say. Then they can go and talk to somebody who knows what they should say and can prep them for having that conversation with their classroom in the next class. That follow-up is super crucial, but just every one of your faculty needs to know how to recognize and respond to bias in the classroom and in the environment. Okay. 6, foster students' community. So it's really important that students feel like a member of your department community and feel like they belong. And this can happen in a lot of different ways. So maybe students on your campus want to start a Black students in computing group, or a women in computing group, or a Latinx students in computing group. And the amount of money that you need to be able to support one of these groups really thriving is in the small thousands. If you gave them $1,000 for food during the school year, they would be able to bring people together and create community and create that environment that you want. Okay. Number 7, show students the breadth of computer science. We have an awesome field that has a ton of different things that students might be interested in, but if they think that computer science is programming, and only that, if they don't get how broad and cool our field is, they're not going to be able to make an informed decision about whether or not they want to join us in the awesomeness that is computer science. Okay, good luck with these tips.